I stumbled upon the diary purely by accident. It was tucked away on a dusty shelf in the back corner of the library, its leather cover cracked with age and its pages yellowed. As I flipped through, a chill ran down my spine. The dates were eerily specific, each one paired with a catastrophe that had indeed transpired. Earthquakes, fires, floods, events that shook the world. My heart skipped a beat when I realized the final entry was dated for tomorrow, with only 2 words: "It ends." I couldn't shake the feeling that this was more than coincidence, and I knew I had to read on. My fingers trembled as I turned to the first page, the ink faded but legible. It began with predictions from decades ago, each entry more detailed than the last. The writer described a world on the brink, a planet that seemed to be unraveling with each passing year. I cross-referenced the events and found headlines that matched the diary's grim prophecies. But what truly haunted me was the realization that the authors seemed to know more than just the events. They knew the aftermath, the chaos that followed. As I read, I felt a growing dread that tomorrow's entry was somehow personal. I became obsessed, spending every waking moment in the library, trying to decipher the author's identity and how they could know so much. Was it an elaborate hoax, or was there something more sinister at play? The final entry loomed in my mind: "It ends," a cryptic message that offered no comfort, only a sense of impending doom. I wondered if I was the only one who knew, if this was a burden meant for me alone. The library, once a refuge, now felt like a tomb, the air heavy with secrets. As the clock ticked closer to midnight, I felt the weight of the diary in my bag, its presence a constant reminder of what was to come. I decided to visit the library one last time, determined to find some clue I might have missed. But as I arrived, the lights began to flicker, and an eerie silence settled in. I felt a chill that cut to the bone, and in that moment, I realized the truth: there was no stopping what had been written. The final entry wasn't just a prediction. It was a promise. And as the clock struck midnight, the library doors slammed shut, sealing me in with the past and the future, both colliding in a terrifying crescendo.